The journey back to Greykeep is uneventful. At the nightly campfires, you overhear your men discussing the events of your mission. While there is anger and disbelief, there's also something else. Fear. Only 3 years have passed since the last war. You can't allow another. Interesting.
If it isn't the puny paleskin, yes?
Here's that spirit essence you...
Splendid! Just give me a moment, and prepare yourself. My wares are known to blow the wearer's minds.
I'm sure I'll be impressed.
No, I'm not speaking metaphorically. Looking at Burgle's fine craftsmanship is known to cause aneurysms in my clients.
How often does that happen?
More often than you think. But, what is life without a touch of risk and adventure? I can craft you different variants, choose which one suits you, and then brace yourself. Here it is, the relic to rule them all. Its magical properties will surely help you dominate anyone on the battlefield. Ah, and take this too. It's a little byproduct from my crafting. With it, you can burn corpses to your heart's content. No oil required.
I don't want to...
Well met. Oh, Sarak's fangs. Wait! If you happen to stumble upon more grudge-bearing spirits, bring me their essence. I might be able to hammer even more power into your trinket.
Okay. Thank you, Burgle. So, about my relic.
What about it? I need spirit essence.
Right, I'll go get some. Why exactly do you need the essence of a vengeful
I knew it. Human nature, I suppose.
Excuse me?
Look, puny paleskin, I appreciate your interest in my work, but you can't just go asking people to give up their trade secrets. Do you go up to the cook and ask her what her secret ingredient is?
I'm just trying to learn more about what makes my relic powerful.
What's that human saying? Curiosity murdered the pig and baked it into a pie?
You mean curiosity killed the cat?
Bottom line, don't be a pig, puny paleskin. And don't be a pie.
You call Greykeep a lair of cretins. How come you left Barga Gore to come here then? To help circle Mage Gore and the Wolf Guard, I take it.
What? Oh no. The Wolf Guard are sweet. But let's just say I'm suffering for my art.
What do you mean?
Well, back in Barga Gore, I made an axe for the chieftain's cousin. High quality as always. The idiot takes it on a hunt and embarrasses himself. Anyway, he comes back and starts yelling at me that I gave him a faulty axe.
Did you?
Of course not. These hands are incapable of subpar work. So yes, I tell him to go roast in the flames of Barga Gore. But he's unrelenting. Finally, he says, try swinging it at me. You'll see how useless it is.
Please don't tell me you...
He was asking for it. And you know what they say, customer is king.
That's one way of looking at it. So you killed him.
I'm not crazy, General. I just chopped off his right hand. In a single swing, too, in case you had doubts about the axe.
My apologies for doubting you. I'm sure that made everything better.
Apology accepted. Anyway, turns out the chieftain did not appreciate me teaching his idiot cousin a lesson. The ungrateful sod banished me, after years of making weapons for his army. And that's how I ended up in this bloody place, Terrific story, isn't it? Well, at least they appreciate my talent around here.
Well, that's quite a story, Burgal. So, you're a smith for the orcish part of the Wolf Guard?
I chose to lend my divine skills to the Wolf Guard, yes.
I see. I have to be going.
Yes, yes, do as you please. Now, back to work.
What do we have here?
Yes?
How did you come to serve as quartermaster for the Royal Army?
Me? Injured my knee some years back, but still wanted to serve. So they put me on supplies. Then I worked my way up to here.
How are our provisions?
Recovering. It takes time to procure new materials and goods, but we're getting there. Thanks to Corporal Tahar, there's no war to worry about, at least.
Earlier on, you said something about those mercenaries the ambassador hired. What about them?
Well, since the ones from Wolfguard turned out to be quite useful, the Queen's provided the Wolfguard with some coin to hire more of them if need be. And since you're the new commander, I thought you might want to have a say in it, and who we're gonna hire. We can stick with the two from Wolfguard, or find someone else. It's up to us.
I see. Why do we even need mercenaries? Doesn't the Royal Army have enough men to fill the Wolf Guard with?
But the Purity Wars cost us dearly. We're still licking the wounds, so to speak. And in the meantime, we rely on help from reputable mercenary corps. Anyway, bottom line, just let me know if you want to hire someone new. I'll arrange it.
Will do. Thanks, Sergeant. Farewell.
Good day, General. Yes?
I want to hire a new mercenary. Show me the roster.
It will be done.
Let's talk about the mercenaries. Who do we have hired at the moment?
All right, consider it done. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Thanks.
That's me.
I'm ready.
Farewell.
Good day, General.
Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
All right. Time to report to Her Majesty.
Stay close. Over here.
Restore Windwall to its former glory. This is worse than I thought.
I don't get it. And the people actually buy into this rubbish?
I am not surprised. King Rorik was never popular. He was a bad ruler, volatile and cruel. It is not half as bad as this Arrakis makes it out to be, but Windholm did suffer under him. It is only logical to long for a savior after a period of hardship.
We should send an emissary. Maybe we can resolve this through diplomacy.
We tried this while you were gone. The gate guard sent our diplomat right back, and made it very clear that they have no intention of listening to human lies anymore.
Oh, well, that takes care of that. Wherever this priest is, we need to stop him. He's dangerous.
Hold on, General. Windholm isn't our responsibility. Shouldn't we let the dwarves resolve this matter on their own?
Dracot was the second time they have attacked Nortander, and it might not be the last. I will think on the matter. Either way, you did well, General. There is one more matter I want you to look into for your proving, and it's of equal importance. Skadar?
Sure, I'll make it short. I believe that the entity Rondar Kane mistook for Aeonir is attempting to re-enter our world.
The God of Light.
You don't sound too surprised.
I had a suspicion. Anyway, please keep going.
Of course. General Erev, have you ever heard of the Tapestry of Souls?
No.
It's a pattern. Every sentient creature has a spark of magic, a flame linked directly to the archfire, the essence of life. I've noticed a change in this pattern, an irregularity, if you will.
You're well informed about this. How come?
Well, probably because it's my profession. Before I became an exile, I studied the... how should I put it? The ethereal aspects of life. Birth and death, the miracle of consciousness, the nature of reality. There is far more to the world than the eye can see.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Maybe, but they are all of a similar nature. Phenomena that cannot be grasped by observation alone.
Area. The Circle and the Greykeep scholars have surely researched the God of Light after the Purity, haven't they? What do you know about it?
Very little. It's an entity from a place between realities that will devour a world once it enters it. Also, several religions and myths mention it, especially those from the early days of Io. An ancient god, in other words. There's a promising lead we're currently following, but it's too early to tell yet.
Now you've sparked my interest.
Did you just say a place between realities?
Right. I always forget that so few people know about this.
That's because these other realities hardly affect our own world. People care only as far as their eyes can see. But yes, General, there is more than just our reality. Billions of them, to be precise. Some of them alike, others so alien that our minds couldn't even grasp them. But this is a complicated topic. If you want to know more, we can talk later.
I see. What kind of irregularity did you observe?
Hard to describe. In keeping with the metaphor, if every living being is a flame, then the entirety of life would be millions of lights in darkness. Lately, lights are dying out in a strange pattern. Entire clusters all at once.
Battles, maybe?
In battles, people die one after another. In quick succession, maybe, but not all at once. This isn't the case here. Imagine 50 candles standing next to each other, all smothered by a sudden fist.
What makes you think these vanishings have anything to do with the God of Light?
Well, that's hard to describe to a layman. Roughly put, they are similar to what happened in the Tapestry of Souls when Rondar Kane opened the tear back in the Purity Wars to let the God of Light into our world. It was like something shifted. But while that shift was like an earthquake back then, these vanishings feel like little tremors.
No offense, but that sounds a bit esoteric.
It's not, though. Back then, I felt that shift too. And it's true that something's been off since a couple of months now.
If it eases your skepticism, the mages of the Greyfall University shared a similar concern with us recently. I would not pursue this if I considered it nonsense. Something is happening, and so far, Skadar is the only one with a trail.
Could the dwarves be behind this soul vanishing? High Hierophant Arrakis?
I doubt it. The only magic dwarves are capable of is earth-shaping. And even if they were able to tamper with the Tapestry of Souls, I don't see what they'd gain from it. That isn't to say that you're wrong. I just don't think it's likely.
Could that catatonic dwarf in Windwall have been a victim of this irregularity? He seemed, well, soulless.
I had the same thought when I saw him, though he did still have bits of his soul left. In other words, it might be related to the matter, or it might not be.
Why didn't you tell us then?
Because it was, and still is, a hypothesis. Also, our mission wasn't to investigate the soul vanishing, rather than to deal with those mad dwarves.
Fair enough. Let me summarize. You think the God of Light is planning a return into our world, and it shows through an irregularity in the tapestry of souls?
That's correct.
And you're here because you want to stop him.
I took the liberty to assume that's what we all want, so yes. But if you need another incentive to pursue this, I think finding the cause of the vanishings can also help the Crown to put another matter at rest. Tahar's death.
How?
Well, Tahar was killed while investigating rumors of disappearances around small villages, correct? As it happens, I only recently observed another occurrence of this soul vanishing in a village in La, the Dark Elven realm.
You think Tahar's death and these vanishings are connected?
It's a possibility.
Even if there is no connection, Skadar is right. Investigating this threat is in all our interests. General Arev, you and the Wolf Guard will examine this recent case of the soul vanishing in Lar. Try to find out what is behind this, and whether it is indeed connected to the God of Light, or maybe even to Tahar. Wraith Skadar and his mercenaries will accompany you.
Mercenaries?
The Black Company.
What do we need mercenaries for? The Wolf Guard has troops.
Well, I have reason to believe that this mission will require a specific set of skills which your men don't possess. Dark Elven skills, if you want. And don't worry, as I have a personal interest in seeing this matter resolved, I have already accounted for the expenses, at least for this mission.
It is better this way. Moving a Nortandian battalion into Dark Elven territory would be a political tightrope act. If it's just contractors, well, no one can prove that they are working for us.
What if the purity is behind both, the vanishings and Tahar's death?
It's possible, though I don't see how they would accomplish that. Also, their goal was to bring Aenir into the world, not the God of Light.
Perhaps they worship this new god.
I doubt it, but we'll find out soon enough.
Isn't it risky to send the Wolf Guard after another case of disappearances?
Yes, it is. One more reason to stay vigilant.
Why do you need the Crown's help for this? Why not ask your own people instead?
Because he has been exiled.
Correct. I have abandoned my role in the Exalted Father's realm, and even though I would deal with this threat myself, it exceeds my means. Which is why I came here for help.
And why make this your responsibility?
Because the end of the world would affect me as much as it would affect you. I'm not an idealist, General Arev, but this threat is too big for anyone to ignore.
How come you abandoned your country?
Personal reasons.
Fair enough. If what you say is true, then this is important.
It is.
What is the Black Company?
Dark Elven ex-military. They are new on the market. But for what it's worth, their leader is an acquaintance of mine, so I know they are reliable.
The village is about a week's journey from here, so you and the company will set out as soon as possible. Go there and find out what happened. This audience is concluded.
General, did you have any luck tracking down those survivors?
I did. They knew your sister.
And? Do they know what happened to her?
She died helping them escape. Even when some of them made it out, she stayed behind to try to help others.
That sounds like her. She really is gone then.
You were hoping she was still alive?
No, well, maybe. You never know until you know, right? I guess that's what hope is sometimes. Wishing when it doesn't make any sense. It's only a delusion if you're wrong. Thank you for this, General. Knowing she saved people, it helps. Please excuse me now. I need some time.
Of course. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Tiara's light, General.
What's this?
Let's talk later, shall we?
General, I was hoping you'd come by. Do you have time for a chat?
Sure. What is it?
Well, I wanted to apologize. You know, for being so reserved when you first arrived. It's just, I miss Tahar. So damn much.
I can imagine. What was your relationship?
Oh, no. We weren't lovers. Tell me, General, do you have someone you truly call your friend? Someone who just understands you? Someone who you know will always have your back?
Not really, no.
Then it will probably be hard for you to relate. Especially in the months after the wars. We'd have these long talks. Sometimes over a mug of ale. Sometimes just walking through the keep. Tahar was the first person I felt I could tell anything to. No judgments or assumptions. I think it's rare to find someone you can just, I don't know, trust. But here's the thing, General. Tahar was struggling. Nightmares, hallucinations, panic attacks. The list goes on. I mean, how would you feel if you had to kill your own mother after just finding out she was still alive?
Tahar was traumatized. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes. It wasn't a well-known fact either. Tahar made sure of that. To everyone else, it looked like the Wolfguard had a hero for a leader, but not me. So when news of those disappearances reached us, and the brave hero of the Purity Wars insisted the Wolfguard should investigate, I argued it was a bad idea. It was too rash of a decision, too risky, and I told Tahar just that. Our last words were in anger, right here in the Wolf Chamber. And that just breaks my heart.
Do you think the trauma played a role in Tahar's death?
As in, did it lead to some poor decision-making? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
For what it's worth, I know what it's like to lose someone. I'm sorry you have to go through this.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Anyway, sorry for the monologue. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I ever behave like a complicated princess again, then it's probably because I need some more time to process.
I understand.
Hey, can I ask you something, General?
What?
That charm you're always wearing. What's the story behind it? I might be wrong, but I get the feeling that it's, I don't know, important to you?
Oh, that? Someone gave it to me, back in Imperia.
I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
That's all right. You can ask me anything.
You're going to regret saying that. I guess I'll see you around, General, won't I? Thanks for the chat.
Light rain falls from an overcast sky as you and the Black Company leave the Greyfell walls behind you. It continues for days. The lands are enfolded in a strange half-light, as though the sun has lost part of its vigor. Still, there's a sense of awakening all around you. Children play on the village streets. Farmers work their acres with weary but content faces. Maybe the Queen was right, you think, as you retire to your tent after the first day's journey. Maybe this is the cusp of a new era. Sleep comes quickly.
The dream? Something's different this time.
You? Now that's unexpected.
What are you talking about, ma'am?
You've come here 100 times, but your mind was never willing to let you pass this point. Yet here you are, And something about you is different. What is it, I wonder? Did you finally stop trying to outrun your shadow?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, can we stop this folly and continue on to your village? The Dawn Reapers won't wait for us.
As you command, General. Where were we? Right. You and I were on our way to meet your Colonel Rickus in Cavil and organize the village defenses. To avoid the roaming orcs that you ordered my son, Kieran, to deal with, we took a secret path. Go ahead, General. Step through. If you don't mind my saying, General, I see why my son admires you. You're a good leader.
What makes you say that?
Well, you're not afraid to put your own life on the line for the greater good. You could have just stayed back at the outpost, but you didn't, for the sake of my village. That's the hallmark of a great leader.
The Crown doesn't seem to agree with that.
What do you mean?
There's another Nortandian general serving in Imperia at the moment, Karas. Last week, the Crown decided to promote him instead of me to Major General, even though he does nothing but sit on his hands all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's just a title. Interesting. What do we have here? What's this? This way! Interesting.
All right, now we just need to follow the road to the Guardians. Do you see that?
What do we have here? A dead orc.
What is he doing so close to the village? I don't get it, General. You said they wouldn't arrive before nightfall.
According to our scouts, they shouldn't. I'm sorry, I don't understand this myself. Still, no reason to panic. Their main horde can't have possibly made it past the Red Ridge yet, and even if they did, Colonel Rickus is already there.
But...
It's gonna be all right. Now, where's your village? We shouldn't waste any more time.
Okay, I'll show you. Follow me.
What's this? Another barrier.
And here we are again. I had a feeling this would happen.
What? What is this?
Didn't I tell you already? It's your cowardice. Yes, you've shoveled away some of the earth, but it seems as though you're still not ready to see the corpse buried beneath. But I understand, Eric. If I were you, I'd be scared too. Now go, will you? It's time to wake up.
You bolt awake. Save for the chirping of cicadas and the crackling of the brazier in your general's tent, there's silence. With a sigh, you let yourself fall back into your bed, trying to make sense of what just happened. An hour later, just as the blackbirds and swamp pheasants start their song, you get up and take a walk through the quiet camp. The same day, in the early afternoon hours, you arrive at the border of the Loranian swamp. According to the maps, the village where the occurrence took place is near.
Here we are, the Loranian swamp.
Not the most hospitable of places. Is there a reason dark elves settle in caves?
Because they are easy to defend. I pinpointed the soul vanishing to a small village deeper in the swamp. It's off the map, but we should be close. I suggest we take a look at it while the Black Company set up camp in the south.
And you're sure they aren't just going to take the money and turn tail? We need them armed and ready in case of any nasty surprises.
They'll be ready when we need them. Shall we, General? General?
What? Oh, yes, sure. Sorry, I didn't sleep well.
So I heard. Let's be off.
Out of the way.
Ralsane! Pale bloods!
By the... Wait, we don't mean any harm, we...
Kill them!
Tiara's breath. Why do they attack us? Who were they?
Infiltrators. Dark elven soldiers. Claws, this is bad. Come, let's talk to the survivor.
Hello? Are you alright? Strange. He doesn't even seem to be aware of us.
Reminds me an awful lot of that dwarf we found in Windwall. The one with the archaeologist.
Of course. Wraith, what do you make of this?
He's empty.
I beg your pardon?
This man. Somebody siphoned his soul. That's... interesting.
Just like the dwarf in Windwall, then?
Not quite. That dwarf in Windwall still had a bit of his soul left. As though only a part of it had been extinguished. This man is gone. Completely and utterly gone.
How do you know his soul's gone?
I told you it's my profession. Normally, every living being has a flame, which dies if that being's shell ceases to function. This man's body, however, still appears intact. Only his essence is gone.
That's ghastly.
Do you think these dark elves did this?
That's the most obvious explanation, isn't it? The question is how they did it. I've never seen anything like it.
In other words, someone stole his soul?
His essence, yes. He can't hear, he can't feel, he can't think. He's been turned into a hull.
Then I guess we found the cause of these soul vanishings, didn't we? And whoever is responsible for it.
Probably, but let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see what happened in this village first.
Agreed, let's... Wait, what's happening?
Is that the best you...
Guardians, what was that? He transformed?
He did.
Why, though? Do you think he reacted to our presence?
No. No, I don't think so. It almost felt as though someone did this.
You mean, someone knows we're here and turned this man into that thing?
Probably the one who took his soul. I suggest we find that village as fast as we can, General.
Agreed. Let's stay on our guards.
I've been thinking. Wraith, could this irregularity perhaps be a mutation of the Bloodburn? Telepathy, stolen minds? It sounds similar, doesn't it?
No.
What makes you so sure?
Because I did little else but study the Bloodburn after it took my family. It has nothing to do with this.
Your family?
Let's find the village, shall we?
All right.
See that bridge over there? That's the...
More Dark Elves! Look out!
All right. Let's take a look at that village.
And keep our weapons ready.
Yes.
Signore's breath. Are they all...
Siphoned, yes. Just as I expected.
Guardians. Now what? Are they going to transform too?
We should prepare for the worst. Let's...
The light, feed the light. The black one carries the mirror.
Did you hear that?
Yes. One of them is still alive.
The light, feed the light. The black one will carry the horde.
That's strange. Has he been siphoned too, Wraith?
His soul is still intact, so no. His condition must have another cause.
I know that look on his face. Catatonia. Whatever happened here must have traumatized him so severely that his mind went into a state of shock.
But why didn't whoever siphoned the village take his soul too?
Good question.
What's her name?
The light, feed the light. The black one will carry the horde.
What happened here?
Light, feed the light. The black one will carry the horde.
Well, whatever did happen here, we proved your theory, Wraith. The soul vanishing is happening.
I always knew that it was happening. But why? And who is behind this? We need a witness.
There must be a way to get answers from him. Maybe we could... Do you see that? There's a scar on his forehead. No, it's a word. Samza. Is that his name?
Father, is that you?
Norse claws. He thinks... Play along, General.
Yes. It's me, Samza.
They took them, Father, and they took them all and fed them to the horde.
Who did? The Dark Elves? Please, tell me what happened here.
I don't wanna.
Well, it's the only way I can protect you. Tell me, Samsa. Please.
It was in the morning, and it was very cold, and I was at the village square, and then the masked people came. Everybody was scared of them, you know? A lady led them, but she was also masked, so nobody could see her face. She ordered everybody to come to the town square to make an announcement. They didn't want to, but they had swords, so they came anyway. Then when all the people were there, she raised the mirror.
A mirror?
The horde of souls. That's what she called it. Some people were scared and they tried to run, but the soldiers wouldn't let them. She then said that they'd all feed the light now, and then the horde started glowing, and then it started eating people, and then it was so terrible, but they just wouldn't stop. They just wouldn't stop. When it was over, everybody was silent. So I was silent too. The woman looked at the horde, and left.
Helen's reigns.
The woman. We need to find this.
Where there is change, there is always resistance. Now, it has a face.
You're the one he was talking about, aren't you? Better explain yourself fast. Who the hell are you?
Oh, only a servant to a higher purpose. Just like you. Now, I would warn you to surrender, but something tells me you will not. Let me see what you're made of.
Guardians. Who were they? They fought like Nor incarnate.
Sleepers.
What's a sleeper?
An elite soldier of the Dark Elven army. Psychic assassins. They're chosen at an early age and brought up in special homes called Wellsprings, where the overseers systematically traumatize them to unlock their psychic abilities.
So they're Dreamweavers?
Yes. Battle mages incapable of emotions. That masked woman, their leader, was one of them too. And a very powerful one at that.
Why didn't she transform the villagers like she transformed that farmer?
Good question. Maybe she wanted to save their hulls for later.
We should definitely be wary.
How certain are you that they are sleepers?
100%.
Let me get this straight. You said that they systematically traumatized children in order to unlock their psychic abilities?
That's how Dreamweavery works, yes. No one really knows how they do it, but there are rumors. Rumors you probably don't want to hear.
What, and the Calibrock citizens know about and tolerate this?
It's considered an honor. Though that doesn't mean that there haven't been mothers and fathers of Wellspring children who tried to free them.
So who's behind this? Do you think they are acting under the orders of the Dark Elven realm?
On behalf of the Exalted Father, you mean? No, I don't think so. Why would the Exalted Father order them to destroy a Dark Elven village? But we'll find out. For now, we should prepare for battle. I doubt these sleepers were the last of the masked woman's soldiers.
Good. Then let's hope your mercenaries set up Cat.
Well, doesn't this place look lovely? What happened here, General? We heard fighting.
Speaking of Nor...
Who are you?
Pavon Kelwa, second in command of the Black Company. Now what happened here? This place looks like a troll threw a party at a pigsty.
Well, we found out who's behind these vanishings, and they are out for blood. I hope your men are ready to fight.
Count on it. We've set up an outpost south of here, as you ordered. We found a very good spot. There's even a Spire of Souls we can use for our purposes.
Spire of what?
Spire of Souls. We can use it to collect Echo, a magical substance we Dark Elves use for several purposes. We have specialized mages in the company, harvesters who can gather it from the bodies of the deceased.
From corpses?
Yes. Think of it as spiritual residue. I can tell you more about it later, but now we should get back to camp and make a stand. Kelwir, give us an overview of the situation, will you?
Sure thing. While you were busy up here, we've set up an outpost in the south. Not much, but a place to start. And as I said, we also raised a Spire of Souls to harvest Echo. Now, since we're up against Dark Elves, we should prepare for heavy and regular attacks. Nor's children aren't known for their lack of resolve. You're calling the shots, of course. But if I were in your position, I'd be particularly careful with those small winding paths. My spectres said the Dark Elves have set up ambushes there. On the bright side, we were able to locate their base. You brought a map, didn't you? Here, I'll mark it for you. And that's about it. I'll be at the outpost should you have any further questions. Now, let's prepare for one hell of a fight. Because that's what we're getting.
General?
What is it?
I found this on one of the dead sleepers. A teleport rune. It might come in handy.
Thanks.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Work, pray. Work, pray.
Our reserve of stone is low.
Yes? We will do as you say.
State your need.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Our reserve of stone is low.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Building completed.
They are fools to challenge us.
Move in.
You don't know who you're up against.
All right, give me a second.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Die already.
Building completed.
Ready.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Keep it up.
Where do you need me?
I'm here.
What do you need?
Consider it done.
Building completed. Our reserve of stone is low.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Yes?
Building completed.
Yes. Come here.
More of the crescent.
I'm ready.
Your work done.
What now?
The company needs more food.
Understood. We will do as you say.
Orders?
Your will shall be done. Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. We will do as you say.
Building completed.
They're not getting away. There's work to be done.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Yes?
So, what's the plan?
Do as you say.
Make it good.
I will follow.
What do we have here?
Got it.
What now?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Right here, if you say so.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Yes.
Your will shall.
Out of the way.
We're under attack. Our reserve of stone is low.
What is it?
I'm listening.
Yes?
Understood.
Yes?
That way? Sounds like a plan.
Ready? Yes?
What is it?
Lead on.
This way.
On your order.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
General, this altar, it seems to have an aura just like the one we saw earlier.
Then let us see what it can do.
What do you want?
Let me see. Huh. Interesting.
General, our research has yielded a new technology. Our reserve of stone is low.
The Exalted Father knows best.
General, we need more wood.
What do you require?
Where do you need me?
What now?
This is how it ends.
Got it.
Over here.
Building completed.
You got it.
I will follow.
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Shall be done. Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Understood. We will do as you say.
General, we need more wood.
Yes?
What now? We come to it at last.
Building completed.
Ready?
General, we need more wood.
Stay close.
General, we need more wood.
Any day now.
What do you need?
Lead on then.
Brothers,
we're under attack.
What is it?
your will shall
Get ready.
Understood. We will do as you
Yes?
say.
As you command.
Building completed.
Work to be done.
All right.
Understood. Your will shall be done. Brothers, get ready.
What now?
There's work to be done.
We're under attack.
Yes? Not try to follow me.
All right, here goes nothing.
Die already. You're up against.
What is it?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
No one lives forever.
Let's be quick!
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Make it good.
Sounds like a plan.
Work. Work.
Building completed. General, we need more wood.
Understood. Your will shall be done.
Where do you need me?
I am still here.
Building completed.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
The company needs more food.
Yes?
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Attack!
Building completed. General, our research has yielded a new technology.
It's them or us.
It must be done.
General, our research has yielded a new technology. General, our research has yielded a new technology.
I am ready. On your order. Yes.
Keep it
We're
up.
under attack.
This is it.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Understood. We will do.
Yes? You're sure of this?
The company needs more food.
Your will shall be done. Understood. Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
The company needs more food.
Make it good.
Over here. Lead on.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Really? Interesting.
This is how it ends.
Take them out!
More of the crescent.
Is that the best you can do?
Let's be quick.
Here we go.
Right here, if you say so.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Finally, some action.
The company needs more food.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
So it must be.
Building completed.
Your will.
What do you want?
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Try to keep up.
Understood. We will do this.
We're under attack.
Here goes nothing.
Consider it done.
Building completed.
You don't know who you're up against.
I'm listening.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Building completed.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
What now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Understood. We will do this.
Consider it done.
Ready. Time to
Brothers,
reap.
get ready. There's work to be done.
We're under attack.
Just give the word.
Understood. We will do as we say.
You got it.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
All right.
Yes. Bandits! There's bound to be more!
It's them or us.
Our presence here will not go unnoticed.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
What is it?
Out of the way.
Got it.
That way?
Lead on then.
Your will shall be done. Understood. We will do as you say.
So, what's the plan?
We're under attack!
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Really?
Understood. Your will shall be done.
Yes?
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, understood. Get ready. There's work to be done.
You got it.
Your will. Get ready. There's work to be done.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
What now?
I will follow.
Try to keep up.
Understood. We will do as you say. Your will shall be done.
Yes?
Lead on. This is how
Move
it
in.
ends. Finally, some action.
This ends now.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Pathetic.
On your order.
Is that the best you can do?
What do you require?
Attack! Let's be quick!
You don't know who you're up against.
They are fools to challenge us.
Building completed.
This is how it ends.
This is it. Move in.
Consider it done.
Here we go.
We're under attack.
Understood.
What do you want?
It's them or us. Finally, some action. Right here, if you say so.
We're under attack.
Yes?
Get ready!
Building completed.
What is it? It must be done.
On your order.
Ready? No one lives forever.
Yes?
Understood. We will do as you say.
We're under attack.
Go ahead.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Move in.
The company needs more food. needs more food.
Attack! Your will shall be done.
Building completed.
We will do as you say. Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
The company needs more food.
What do you need?
It's them or us.
Is that the best you can do?
We're under attack.
Take them out!
Building completed.
Consider it done.
Yes.
All right, here goes
We're under attack.
Understood.
I'm listening. This is it.
Here we go.
This is how it ends. On your order.
You're next.
You don't know who you're up against. Die already.
Get ready.
Damn it. Healing now.
That was all of them. Where's the masked woman?
Gone. Probably with that horde she used to steal the souls.
Damn it. That shouldn't have happened.
I agree. But at least we now know what we're up against. And we did what we came here for. To gain information. There's a group of rogue sleepers stealing people's souls and feeding it into that device. For whatever purpose.
That's an awfully small amount of information for a lot of lives.
Is it? Information is the first step to defeating an enemy. We'll cross paths with the masked woman and her sleepers again. And next time, she won't get away that easily. You can count on it.
We still haven't found evidence that any of this is connected to the God of Light, though.
No evidence, but hints. You remember what that village fool Samsa said?
That the masked woman said feed the light before she raised that crystal to siphon them.
Correct. It might have been some strange metaphor. But what if that's what the sleepers are actually doing? feeding the souls to the God of Light. There is a connection. We just have to figure out the specifics.
If these sleepers were also behind the disappearances Tahar investigated, they were probably also behind Tahar's death, weren't they?
Very likely so.
I'll make sure to ask that masked lady nicely next time we meet her.
Well, then let's head back to Greyfell and tell the Queen about this. Good work, all of you.
Lead on then. Sure.
This way. What do you need?
Got it.
Sure.
You're sure of this?
You got it. That way?